We're gonna get everybody.
There you go.
We are live. We are live. We are live. We are live. Good morning. How y'all doing? Drew Titan Bronx on deck. Shout out to the entire LDBC. And this brother right here, this is Cadillac Red, Supreme Beast Boxing Talk. What's good, family?
Man, I can't call it, man. Thanks for having me this morning on the platform.
No doubt, man. You know, one hand washes the other. You did?
Yeah, both of them wash the face.
Both of them wash the face. Exactly, man. Let's see who's in the building real quick. Cletus Smith, Shemaine Callahan, King Jr., Harold Jones, Nearly Philly Jr., Viva Tu Vida, Live Your Life. What's good, fam? Black Alpha, Philly Miz, 215. What up? Skinny Hardaway, Gregory X. What up? Alma Huertes, what's up? How are you? Mike James, 616. This shit jumped on me. TJ Sports Nation. Rob Sportsman Lee, Michael James, 616. Anwar Willis. Alma Huertes, what's up, mommy? Shout out to Sid Mark in that super chat. Much love and appreciation. Mike 202, Gun Toting Democrat, Derek Lincoln, Bert. What up? Dashiki Jones, the Brothers UK. What's good? Tone Brown, what up, fam? Robert Singleton, Adam JS, Ancestral Rage. What up? Alma Huertes is a new member. What's good? D McGee, what up? Craig L, Mahari Sports Nation and Podcast. What's going on? KO, what up? Nelson Seals, what's good? All right, I can't get everybody. We're running a little bit late, but we here, man. Cadillac, what's good, man? Tell me where they can find you.
Shit, Supreme Beast Boxing Talk. You know what I'm saying? We got the YouTube channel popping. I just did a video yesterday about the Stay Puff Marshmallow Man, aka Jojo Diaz. Go ahead and check that out. You know what I'm saying? Try to stay active. Drop something Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays and shit.
Yeah, his link is gonna be in the chat. Everyone go subscribe to Supreme Beast Boxing Talk. There you go, right there. Salute to the general in the building. Yeah, man. We woke and we working early Saturday morning. You heard?
Believe
Salute
that.
to the general, the leader of this shit right here. The 78 Sports TV. All right, the general, LDBC. All right, man. So let's get right to it, man. Let's get right to it. Adrien, the problem, Broner. I want to know from you, will it be a problem for him or his opponent? Will it be a problem? What kind of Broner do you expect to see? What kind of Broner do you want to see? And what kind of Broner do you expect to see?
All right. Well, I was telling I was on BFTB last night and I was saying the AB that I want, unfortunately, I don't think that I'm gonna be able to get because Maidana, and I heard Blue Blood Sports pointed this out. Maidana had them horsehair gloves, yeah. and AB was off the fuck it back in the G, and he got his noodle crack. And ever since he got his noodle crack, he became a different fighter because he's trying to protect that noodle. By all means, he's not offensively active as he once was because he's protecting the noodle. And I don't necessarily see nothing wrong with that. It's just you got to pick and choose your spots a little bit better, in my opinion. I'm not gonna say go for the gusto because obviously you've been shell shocked. So I can't say that, but I do want to see a little bit more action from him. But would I expect to see it from him tonight? Shit, man, he been off 2 years. I expect him to come out and handle Santiago. I don't think Santiago gonna have anything. This is like levels to this shit, and this is Santiago first time in America boxing, let alone in a bubble boxing. So
what kind of fighter is Santiago? For those that don't know, what kind of fighter is he?
I'm not sure. I haven't even seen him. You know what I'm saying? To me, Santiago gives me the jabroni feel. You remember in wrestling back in the day, the Rock would come, the lights go off, the Rock come out, everybody cheering, right? Yeah. And the Rock in the ring, they introduce the Rock, he hold his hand up, and they don't even say the dude who he fighting. He just appeared in the ring when the lights came back on. Like, who is this nigga? You know what I'm saying? That's Santiago. You know what I'm saying? That's what I see from him. You know what I'm saying? That's what it was supposed to be another opponent that I think would have been a little bit tougher, a little bit better of a fight. But once he pulled out, it was definitely jabroni time. And I think, you know what I'm saying? And he's going to do what he's supposed to do with a jabroni. I don't think it's going to be like a close fight. I think, AB going to handle his business.
So Santiago, they basically setting him up for payday. They're setting him up to get beat. They're setting him up to get beat. But in my opinion, that can backfire because the good part can also be the bad part. We don't know him, but we don't know him.
Yeah.
I mean, for all we know, he could go in there. Remember how we got to know Ricardo Mayorga? That was some bullshit.
Yeah.
That was some bullshit. For those of you that don't go back that far, Vernon Forrest, rest in power, brother. Vernon Forrest whooped Shane Mosley's ass twice. Whooped his ass. Whooped his ass. All right. The Mayorga fight was supposed to be Vernon showcase time. That was supposed to be to showcase how great of a guy he was. He had all the tools. He just beat Shane Mosley. And then got in the ring with Ricardo Mayorga. And we know Ricardo Mayorga because of what he did to Vernon Forrest. Whooped his ass, beat his ass, knocked him out. HBO. I was like, what? What the hell? And beat Vernon twice. Shout out to Ricardo Mayorga, man. I'm not hating. He went in and did what he had to do. I said, oh my God. Vernon Forrest, in and out, just like that. Just like that. And I don't expect to see that, but I wouldn't be surprised because we don't know Santiago, but we don't know Santiago. For all we know, he could go in there and be an animal. So we're all looking for Broner to win. We're all rooting for him. I'm not even going to hold you on that. I see Junior the Truth in the chat. He said, Ohio versus everybody. Yo, stand up, man. Stand on it. You know what I'm saying? I want to see AB do well, especially now. At this point, I'm hoping that he matured. I'm hoping that he's taking shit a lot more serious, especially after that last court appearance. He looks focused. But he has to go in there and he has to show up and show out. He has to show up and show out, man. He really like, this is supposed to be a showcase for him. He's not even fighting the guy that he was supposed to fight. This is supposed to be a showcase for him. He got to show up and show out. What's your thoughts on that, fam?
I agree. I agree with you on that Santiago point, but I'm looking at the whole situation like this is his first time. The shit that I say that's gonna hurt him is the shit that I think it could be dangerous for AB. His first time in America, he about to get a real check, and he probably looking at the situation like I don't even have to win. I just got to put up a good fight. If I put on a great show, I will get another invite back out here. And that's where the danger comes in at.
Yeah.
Him just wanting to get that invite. I've talked to several boxers that are not what you would consider big names that get the invite or that be that's the flex fight in case somebody gets hurt. And their main focus is staying ready in the gym. And once you get there, putting on a good enough show to get an invite or a fight of your own that you're not, you know what I'm saying, on the flex. Mm-hmm. So that is very dangerous. That's some true shit that you was talking about.
Shout out to Danny Stacks in that super chat, man. Much love and appreciation. He said he got to let his hands go. Everybody been saying that. And I know AB gets annoyed when he hears it because I've seen him when people ask him, like certain members of the media ask him that, and he gets all pissed off. And but it's true because he also did admit that after the Maidana fight, it made him very timid subliminally. You know, in my opinion, and people can disagree with me. In my opinion, AB was supposed to beat Manny Pacquiao. In my opinion, he was supposed to beat Mikey Garcia. In my opinion, all right. A lot of fights that AB lost, especially Maidana, he was supposed to win those. You know, and I mean, we can't look back at it now with the God damn, I hate boxing. I love boxing. I hate boxing, man. But you know, right over our heads with those fucking gloves. And remember those Maidana gloves? They look like crumbled up pieces of paper, man. Gloves are not supposed to look like that. But whatever, man. I'm mentally fatigued on this shit with these grown ass athletes running around lying and cheating. It's ridiculous, man. Shout out to Nelson Seals in that super chat. He says, I'm unsure of his focus due to him missing the 140 weight. This could be a dangerous fight tonight for AB. It could. It could. He missed the 140. You know what it is? I think his body has changed. And I don't think, well, shout out to the War Report. War Report. Put your link in the chat also. Everyone should be subscribed to the War Report. I think that man, it's just so tough, man. It's so tough. I think AB has his body's changed. He's at that point in his life where, you know, like certain people, like early in their career, they could fight at 140 and go to 147, then go to 154, then back to 140. Once you hit your 30s, you cannot do that. You might be able to do it on the scale, but you're not going to feel like yourself in that ring. See, weight fluctuation, that's a science. That's a science. That's why people, you know, I'll argue it down with Manny Pacquiao. You remember when Manny Pacquiao fought Miguel Cotto? Mm-hmm. Those few pounds that remember, Miguel Cotto was the champion. And being that he was a top-ranked fighter, he fought Manny Pacquiao at a catch weight. Remember that? Fought him at a catch weight. Those couple of pounds that he wasn't allowed to rehydrate to, that made a world of difference. And he lost that night. That's why when they were on the fence about the Floyd Mayweather fight at one point, and he reached out to Miguel Cotto, if y'all remember, he reaches out to Miguel Cotto, right? And when he reached out to Miguel Cotto said, yeah, I'll rematch you, but it's going to have to be at my weight. It's going to have to be at 154. And Manny said, no. You know why? Because Miguel would have been healthy at 154. He could not make 147 anymore, and he wasn't about to be allowed to be made to be drained down to 145. He said, I will fight you again, but it's going to be at 154. And people went crazy. Oh, well, you know, he's trying to drag Manny. He's trying to pull Manny up. No, look it up. Manny Pacquiao fought Antonio Margarito, and on fight night, he was 154. And he whooped Margarito's ass all over that ring, bust his eye up. You know what I'm saying? He looks like the hunchback now. His eye go like this now. Margarito's eyes are like this for the rest of his life, courtesy of Manny Pacquiao. So weight gaining and draining, that's a science. That's a science. And I honestly just think that he can't make 140 anymore. He cannot make 140. And if he does make 140, when he rehydrates the next day, he's going to be like 150. All right. So AB, he's just going to be stuck at 147. He can't play himself. If he tries a campaign at 140, it's not going to be good for him. He's an older man now, and he can't be fucking around with this weight up and down, up and down, up and down. You know what I mean? I see Junior in the truth, man. Yo, listen, man. Listen, Junior. I want AB's success. Enough is enough at this point. All right. I'm just so mad at that Maidana fight. Looking back, it's one of those fights where it looked unnatural. When Maidana punched him in the face, it wasn't like a hurt look. It was like he punched him here, and then he started looking over here like, what the fuck was that? He had like an outer body experience, and I don't recall Maidana hitting that hard. I don't know. He hit Amir Chin Khan like that. And he did enough to get back in the fight. But Amir Khan ain't got no chin, really. But listen, if he had those gloves, when he hit Amir Khan would have been sleeping. We all know AB got a chin. And he got a big-ass heart. But looking back at the fight, once all the drama cleared, and then when he tried to get in the ring with Floyd, they told on themselves. And damn, I swear to God, I didn't want to talk about these goddamn gloves, but goddamn it, fuck it.
Yeah, man.
He told on himself. Remember that? He said, yo, what about these? Floyd said, these gloves ain't got no fucking padding in it.
That's the same gloves in.
Yeah.
That's the same gloves.
That's what we fought Broner in. Really? That's what you did? He said, well, you know what? You ain't using these. And we got off of it. I was like, wait a minute, wait. No padding in the gloves. And they just said those are the gloves that they use against Broner. Hold up. Nobody want to talk about that? Now what? It's like 7 years later now. Y'all want to talk about it? That happened. That happened. Oh, Drew, here you go again. You goddamn right, here I go again. All right? My opinion, Maidana cheated. Maidana cheated. And they admitted it. There's no padding in the gloves. What? Those are the gloves we use against Broner. You got caught, you fucking assholes. You a professional athlete. You motherfuckers really, you could kill someone in this fucking, I swear to God, I can't stand. Maidana, stay your ass at home, man. Don't come back. Don't come back.
To me, Drew, that's a clear advantage. And it's a science to this shit. And I be trying to tell the youngins growing up and shit. It's a science to that shit. He took, everybody know AB a real nigga. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna talk about that a little bit later, how much of a real nigga that he is. But I think they took advantage of his real nigginess. You know what I'm saying? They put the gloves on and was like, what AB? You don't want to fight? And they be like, I don't give a fuck what he wearing, nigga. He come out there he come out there bare knuckle, nigga. I'm gonna beat his motherfucking ass. Yep. Like AB do. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And they wound up biting him in the ass. That's what I think. You know what I'm saying? That's how that fight played out. Now, you know, the next couple fights when he fought Floyd, he told on himself and all the other extra shit too. But I think that night, because if AB would have played it like Floyd, he'd have said, man, put that nigga in the same shit I'm wearing. Just like Floyd said. You know what I'm saying? Put him in the same shit I'm wearing. You're going to be fucked up. You know what I'm saying? There ain't no way in hell I'm going to be out here with some real gloves and you ain't got that hell no. You know what I'm saying? So
I can see that, because when that fight was signed, I said AB should win that. I picked AB to win unanimous decision because I knew Maidana was tough. I knew that. And I knew, you know, I don't do triangle theories, but you know, you immediately, when fighters are signed to fight each other, you start thinking about what they did against their past opponents. I said, I remember Maidana lost to Devin Alexander, if I'm not mistaken, right? He lost to Devin, right? Did he not lose to Devin? Am I bugging?
I'm not sure. I don't know.
I gotta look it up. I could have swore he lost to Devin Alexander. I could have swore. I might be bugging. I don't know. But I thought of the Amir Khan fight. I said, okay, Amir Khan got a problem with his chin, but he was in that fight. He dropped Maidana. And I said, AB should style on him for 12 rounds and beat him. He might shine in spots, but he should beat him. And then he's getting knocked upside his head. And I'm like, what the fuck? What happened to this guy? Whatever. Okay. And I ain't giving no thought. I just say, hey, yo, man, Maidana's probably, you know, he's probably the truth. So fuck it. You know, big up to Maidana. Congratulations on your win. And then it wasn't until the Floyd situation when he said that about the gloves, I remember personally saying, yo, no one's going to talk about that. If he tried to get in the ring with Floyd with those gloves and this motherfucking Garcia said, those are the gloves we use against Adrien, I was like, hold on. Then that means there was no padding in the gloves when he fought AB. AB, for all we know, if that Maidana shit don't happen, AB would still be undefeated, for all we know. For all we know. Bullshit, man.
I'm going to go back to what you were saying about him in the 140 situation. All the boxers that I have talked to, as far as going to the bubble, they all have the same complaint. I went to court last night and lost in court behind this shit, in night court. The training for the shit that you normally would do, the sauna and all that shit, trying to make weight, in the bubble, they don't always have that. So it's kind of harder on you to make weight in the bubble. I think that AB went to that bubble. AB did a hell of a job losing weight. Right. So I think if he keep his weight down and don't get on no bullshit in between fights, he can make 140 and be strong. I think his body can get acclimated. He's older, so it's going to take a little bit longer.
Right.
But I think he can get down to 140, in my opinion. But going there now and thinking, okay, I got a couple pounds to lose so I can make weight, and then it ain't all the shit that I normally use to make weight. Fuck it, we had to move up to 47. And I think Santiago had the same problem because he coming off the island to America, then going to the bubble. You know what I'm saying? And not having shit that he do. You know what I'm saying? And they in Connecticut, if I'm not mistaken. So you know it ain't warm like how it is in the islands and shit.
It's cold out here.
Yeah, so he like, hell yeah, nah, I agree. He probably agreed with that faster than anybody else would. So I don't know. But if he is, as long as he don't get on the bullshit in between fights, I think he can make 140.
We're gonna have to see. I hope so. We have to see. Shout out to Nelson Seals in that super chat. He said AB looked weight drained to even make 147 plus a year layoff. I feel he will gas due to inactivity. I think he gets a draw, but I hope I'm wrong.
Yeah, man.
Oh man, I don't know.
I don't see a draw, man. God damn.
A draw. I see either a solid win or a loss. If Santiago is a punching bag, we'll know in the first round. If he's about that life, we'll know by the second round. If he's about that life, because AB gonna touch him, and we'll know what kind of shape AB's in after the fourth. After the fourth, if AB, I need to see this body language after the third. If I see him doing this in the corner, I'm gonna know what it is, man. I see you, Junior. I see you, Junior. Junior going hard. Junior going hard, man. Yo, look, man. I want
man. Junior go hard for hard. Between look, I'm gonna keep it, man. Look, man. Junior the truth and Ohio runs boxing be having me jealous. I ain't from Ohio sometimes, man. For a split second, I get my shit back together and I don't tell nobody that shit. But yeah, I be like, damn. You know what I'm saying?
Man. Yo, man, listen. They keep me up to date on what's going on out here. Ohio got some fighters coming out of there, man. Yo, shout out to D-Man Jr. in that super chat. He says, salute for Non, Druth, and Beast. Yes, sir. Yeah, Ohio got some shit coming out of there. And you know what? If it wasn't for those brothers, I really wouldn't be paying attention, because when a fighter pops up on the scene, I usually don't be like where they're from unless they're from my city.
Yeah.
But I'd be like, oh, yeah, this nigga nice. This nigga nice. Ohio got a deep catalog of fighters in there. I wouldn't even be paying attention to that if it wasn't for Junior and Ohio runs boxing.
Yeah.
For real, man. Look at Junior. You said Ohio versus all you niggas. Shout out to Junior, man. Word up, man. Yo, there's some shit coming out of there, man. There's some shit, man. But I hope AB does well. I'm going to say he should. But I hope there's always, I've called it the Mayorga situation. There's always that. There's always that. Nobody knew. I'm going to hold you. We watched boxing. And at that time, I had no fucking clue who Ricardo Mayorga was, really. I looked him up real quick and I said, oh, okay, you know, he fought a few guys from Ecuador and he's been here a couple of times and I heard he's a puncher, but whatever. It's a showcase fight. This guy just beat a prime Sugar Shane Mosley. I said, this is a showcase fight. He's going to hit him with the jab. He's going to use his length. He's going to turn him, and he's eventually going to knock his ass out. I give Mayorga about four or five rounds. That was one of those fights. You ever picked the fight? It been like super wrong?
Yeah.
That was one of those fights that I was super wrong in. And I'm talking about with no controversy, because I know the trolls are in here. All right. I'm talking about with no controversy. All right. That was one of the fights that I was super wrong in. And another fight that I was super wrong in was Ricky Hatton versus Manny Pacquiao. Dead wrong. I was dead wrong.
You picked Ricky Hatton?
I thought Ricky Hatton would rough him up and be dirty. And then when I realized that the fight was being held in America, I said, oh, okay. I said, you know what? I'm still going to go ahead with Hatton. I think he's going to tangle Manny up, be rough on the inside, bite him and shit, headbutt him, use that, you get away with the shit that because you know what I was thinking? You remember when he fought Costa Zoo? Costa Zoo, I knew he was done, right? But I'm like, if Hatton gets in there and gets grimy and gritty, and then I started to find out shit, started to pay close attention to shit leading up to the fight. Like, okay, he ran out and got Floyd Sr. as his trainer. I said, 2.5 months with Floyd Mayweather Sr., is he going to change Ricky Hatton? He's going to change who he is? Sometimes when you learn new tricks and it's not working on fight night, you resort to being who you are. And I wasn't sure if Ricky Hatton would resort to being who he was, and he did. It just resorting to being who he was naturally didn't work out. It didn't work out. I thought he was going to muscle around Manny and make it a rough fight, go to the body. I knew Manny didn't like it to the body, and Ricky Hatton was a committed body puncher, and I thought that's where the difference would be. And Manny wasn't having none of that shit. This motherfucker ran forward and got hit with that left, got dropped. And when he took that knee, he ain't took a knee, he got dropped. And then when he got up, I looked at his face. I said, oh, God, it's over. It's over. It's over. And when Manny hit him again, you hear Emmanuel Stewart, God rest the dead. He said, "There it is." As soon as he landed that punch, you hear it. There it is. And Manny, Ricky was on the floor with his eyes open. He looked like he was dead. Like, in the kung fu movies, when the villain dies or the hero dies and their eyes be open, they be like, "That was Ricky Hatton."
Absolutely.
And I got it wrong. I got it wrong. So those are two fights I got wrong that I remember. I'm sure I got a couple of others wrong, but that was fucked up. Ricardo Mayorga had me fucked up. He had me fucked up. I didn't see that shit coming at all. That was crazy. Shout out to Brock Jones in that super chat. Much love and appreciation, brother. He's a salute, Supreme Beast and Drew. That fight with Alexander was 100 to 90, 190, 99, 91. In St. Louis, keep on their necks. Salute. Yeah. Yeah, Devin did beat him.
Man, Drew,
Maidana. He beat Maidana.
No. See, Ricky Hatton was the first person to show me not to believe in UK. Like,
no, you're right. You're right for that. Yeah.
No, can't believe. See, Lennox had me fooled. Lennox had me like, the UK might be all right. They nice over there. Yeah, after that, like, that's, a broken clock is right 2 times, right?
No, you're right. You're right about that. You're right about that.
Can't be believing in, man. They built different, man. They more fragile.
All right. So if you're gonna pick a winner tonight, what's your prediction for tonight with AB? What's your prediction?
Oh, I got AB doing this thing. You know what I'm saying? I'm on my junior shit. Slammer. You know what I'm saying? Y'all motherfuckers, they did it. I've been saying to everybody, I hope niggas don't think I'm taking it a shot at AB. I'm keeping it real. That's the illest shit I ever heard a nigga say. Post-fight, man, they just did that bullshit because motherfucker, they just want to put him against Floyd in the bullshit. Y'all know I beat that boy. The whole fucking hood know I beat that boy. That's some real shit right there.
That's some real.
How about getting hard like that right after the fight? I'll fight him again. Keep the gloves on, bitch. You know what I'm saying? You say, I lost, but the fight ain't over, motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Straight up.
Hold on. Cletus Smith says, what champs are in Ohio? Good fighters, but champions. He says Texas run boxing. Oh shit. Shit.
Texas.
Oh shit.
And Texas hold it too. You know
Texas, yeah. I can't front on Texas. I'm gonna do some sucker shit right now though. You ready? I'm gonna do some sucker shit. I'm gonna do some sucker shit right now. You ready?
Yeah.
Errol from Brooklyn.
I wasn't even gonna say that. Motherfucker, y'all should have that shit. You motherfuckers is the size of a whole country. Fuck out of here. The UK, it's like you can fit the UK inside of Texas like 58 times. Fuck is we really saying out here in these streets? Big ass state. You better have a lot of shit.
Damn right. Damn right. Terry Smoot said Jamel Herring from Ohio. Oh, let me touch on that for a second. I want to see, and I heard this mentioned. I forgot where I heard it mentioned, but it may have been, was it BFTB? Somebody said it, right? I want to see Big Baby versus Big Baby, the battle for the name.
Yeah,
I think BFTB said that.
Yeah. Somebody is. I remember hearing it. I was there.
Yeah,
I remember hearing it. Yeah, the two big babies versus each other. I don't mind that fight. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Free Big Baby. Fuck that.
Yeah.
We since everybody like to cheat, free Big Baby.
Yeah,
that man should be able to make a living. And I'm playing, but I'm not. I'm playing, but I'm not. Okay, free my nigga Big Baby. You know why? If Dillian White can still get paydays, why not? Okay, the man served his time. Okay, yeah, he tried to kill AJ. Yeah, he did. He juiced up. He did. He
was juiced up. That don't mean he tried to kill him.
Slap him on the wrist. Because everybody cheat, right? Okay, let him do his time. Jarrell, get your shit in shape. Don't get too big. Let me tell you something. That's a big boy, man. That's a big boy. I met him. Yeah. That's a big boy. All right. The man, no, he's a big boy.
Yeah.
He's a big boy, man. He's every bit. I'm 6'2". He's every bit of 6'5", like 300 plus. I don't know how he looks now. I don't know if he's in the gym. I don't know what he's doing. But Junior True says Anderson will stop Miller. Okay. Listen. I want I want Jarrell. I want Jarrell, Big Baby Miller. Get your shit in shape, right? That right there will be an excellent comeback fight. Well, you know what? Get yourself a warm up. All right.
Yeah.
Go find a Liam. You know there's another Liam laying around somewhere from the UK. Go beat him up. Beat the shit out of him. And I want to see Big Baby versus Big Baby. Hold on. Nelson Seals in that super chat. Much love, brother. He says AB is an emotional energy type of guy with no audience. And oh shit. Okay, I know where he's going. He said AB is an emotional energy type of guy with no audience. This will affect him. This is his first time in the bubble. Many fighters have stated the no crowd effects there. Boxing, your thoughts on how it affects AB? You know what? That's a good point. I'm gonna lean and say it don't affect him. I think AB has been in the game long enough. I think AB has fought. He's fought in the doghouse in the Floyd Mayweather gym. All right, and I don't think a crowd's gonna affect him. I mean, that's a possibility. I've heard that being spoken on before, but I don't think it's gonna affect him. I don't think it's gonna affect him at all. I think I'm hoping and I'm believing that he's gonna shine tonight. He's going to shine. Like I said, this is a showcase fight. Now, there's always that Mayorga effect, but I don't think tonight's that. I'm not getting that from him. He looks poised. Yeah, that's right, Chris Tucker. AB's a veteran at this point in his career. He could fight the same way behind the building right now. So I don't think he's going to feed off of the lack of audience being there. I think he's going to be all right, man. Supreme Beast, what you think?
In most fighters, that does play a factor. I can't even lie to you. You know what I'm saying? That's some real shit that it could throw you off a little bit. But man, y'all niggas don't know about AB imagination, man. This nigga this nigga performs in court. Soon as the nigga say it's showtime, it don't matter where AB at.
That's right.
It don't matter where he at, man. It could be him. I'm telling you, it be him by himself. Turn the camera on. He like, oh, is people watching this? Oh shit, it AB. You know what I'm saying? About billions. You know what I'm saying? He turned it on real quick. You know what I'm saying? And once it's on. So I can't say that this would affect him. And it's gonna be louder in there because it's so quiet. So when the punches land and it pop, he can able to be like, ooh, I'm telling you, man, AB. It's different when you got, you know what I'm saying, that the switch is in your head, you know what I'm saying, because you could look in where it's supposed to be audience and see audience. You could turn that on, and AB got that ability, in my opinion. The motherfucker is opening for Rick Ross. He went on tour opening for Rick Ross when his music first came out. That shit, and I don't care what Junior say, that shit was trash, and he was opening when motherfuckers was just getting in there. Like, you know what I'm saying? You just got there. You just you'll see that, and now you about to go buy some food. And he performing on stage. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But when you see him performing, it looked like he did the main event. Because he able to turn that shit on and off.
Yeah.
You know, in his mind on stage, it's a packed house. And if you ask him, he said, how many tickets we sold tonight? Yeah, nigga, we sold all like, yo. I opened up for Rose. He sold that shit out. And all of them was there for my shit. Slammer. You know what I'm saying? Well, that was before the slammer, because that shit go hard. You know what I'm saying? Now. But I'm just saying, in the beginning, that's the ability to turn it on. Turn that shit on and off. So I think it ain't gonna be
he's a performer. Stage fright or no audience, I think he'll be good either way. I mean, anything's possible, but he's there. He's a professional. He's a veteran at this point in his career. So I don't think that's gonna affect him. But anything's a possibility. We're gonna see tonight, but I'm gonna pick AB. I'm gonna pick AB. You know how many times I said that and got so frustrated? But I'm gonna pick AB. Here I go again. Junior, I'm picking AB. And I'm letting you know right now, Junior, if he fuck up tonight, answer your phone. Because I'm calling you, B. Junior, if he fuck up tonight, answer your phone.
Julia say shit. If you lose tonight, I can't answer because the phone's broke.
Man, listen. All right. Next topic. There's a guy. I mean, I think he good. Ain't nobody talking about him. He fight next week. The redhead.
I don't know.
The redhead, look Irish, but he's Mexican. Fights really good on the inside. The kid that lost to Floyd, but that was actually a win because that was his best win in his career with a loss. The fuck is his name?
I don't know. All I know is you talking about the dude that owns the shops in the mall? The Cinnabon man? The Cinnabon man?
The Cinnabon.
That's okay, Mr. Cinnabon Sticks. You know what I'm saying?
That guy.
Okay.
That guy. Yeah. Well, he's fighting next week.
He is?
That's what I was told. But check this out. I was told because I didn't see no advertisements. No. Someone had to tell me.
See, man, you trying to embarrass me on the show thinking I don't know my boxing. He not fighting next week, Drew, man. This is a prank.
I mean, we got to Google it because I was told.
Yeah, you go ahead to bed. Come on, man. I ain't seen him. I ain't seen him since he won his last fight.
No, he got to be fighting. You know why? Because the nigga he fighting is nice.
Oh, who he
that
fighting?
nigga, let me tell you. He's fighting some nigga, right? Uh-huh. He's fighting some nigga named Yeats.
Yeats. I know Yeats. Yeats is the sparring champion 5 years in a row. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what he do when it's time for the real fights, but sparring, he the sparring champ.
Yo, he's a gym legend. Yo, shout out to Junior the Truth in that super chat, bro. He said AB is on the cover of the Punch Junkie magazine.
Yeah.
He will not lose. Hashtag the Punch Junkie magazine. Everybody should have that magazine.
For real.
That's an outlet right there. The Punch Junkie magazine.
You know what I'm saying? I had one of my homies tell me, he was like, yo, why you send me this magazine? You know I can't read. But them pictures fly as hell on that Dre, though. I like how he put them pictures together. I said, yeah, man, go ahead and buy a double there.
Yeah, so back to Cinnabons. He's fighting some dude named Yeats, right? And Yeats is a sparring legend.
Yeah.
That's what I heard, man. I mean, Yeats is a sparring legend, man. That's this guy, you know, he begs for so many, he gets hits with so many lefts, he just be begging for the right. He got bruises on his ribs at all times. He got calluses on his forehead. Every time he talk, his shit start bleeding. That nigga nice. So Cinnabons versus Yeats. That's next week. That's next week. I thought it was this week. That's next week. You know, so are you looking forward to that?
Man, I don't know. I don't think so. Like I said, I haven't heard anything about it. This is crazy. Not the face of boxing. Not the face of boxing. I didn't know that. Not the Cinnamon Sticks. That's the greatest.
You didn't know? You didn't know that Cinnamon Buns?
Come on, man.
He's the face of. No, don't disrespect that man.
Hold on. And he fighting the sparring champ. You know, Yeats got his own headgear contract because he used to fighting with that shit on. You know what I'm saying? He was saying he's the headgear guy. You know what I'm saying? So he gonna take off his headgear and he supposed to fight the face of boxing, and ain't nobody about it.
You listen.
Oh man,
Cinnamon is so hot right now. We don't even need to talk about his shit. It's automatic. You know what happens when he walks to the ring? Everybody around the world, just something goes on in their brain. See, we've all been hypnotized and we don't know it. Something goes off. We just go and we just turn on the TV and watch him. He's the face of boxing.
Hold on. So you telling me he about to fight the Spartans? At least he's trying. And okay, hold on. At least I'm gonna give Cinnamon Stick some credit, Drew. At least he's being real enough to have this trash fight and give it to the people for free, like Wilder did on Fox. At least it's for free, right?
He's gonna break records. I mean,
no, but is the fight for free though? Right? We could watch it for free. No,
I don't know. I don't know because you know what? Whenever he blacks out, whenever he fights, I black out and I just wake up when the shit's over. So I know I watched it because the government put a chip in the back of my head, the Canelo chip, because he is the face of boxing, and I dare anyone to disagree with me because Canelo beat Sergey Kovalev. Canelo beat Liam Caleb Smith-ish. Canelo has beaten such tough European opponents. He's the face of boxing. He went balls to the wall with Floyd Money Mayweather. He destroyed Iris Landry Lara. Destroyed him. He outclassed Miguel Cotto. He sells seats. And although he was on DAZN, I know if he was still on pay-per-view, he'd be the king. I mean, I can't confirm it because he was on the app for about 3 years. I can't confirm that, but take my word for it. Canelo Alvarez, the motherfucking face of boxing. And you know what? Charlo don't want none because he beat a black fighter named Danny Jacobs. So that right there is your black fighter. He beat him. And Cinco de Mayo, he's going to fight the almighty Billy Ho Saunders. Let's applaud Canelo Alvarez. Let's applaud that man. No one cares.
Nah, man. See, you missing the good parts about that, Drew. You skipped over all them good little speed bumps right there. Like I was saying, he fighting on DAZN. He fighting on DAZN, and they not even gonna give you a free weekend for this trash ass fight. They gonna try. They're not gonna give you no free weekend or nothing. They just go, we charge you. Yeah, it's a cover fee at the door. You know what I'm saying? See security, stand in line, security. You know what I'm saying? See Drew, pay your $20, get in. And you know what Drew gonna tell you? Yeah, play. It's no hats in here. It's $25.
Hats off at the door.
It's $25 if you want to wear a hat. You know what I'm saying?
Man, you know what? Let me pull up. Shout out to Nelson Seals in that super chat. He said, "Who you brothers got tonight?" Burchell vs. Valdez. It should be a good fight, Mexican versus Mexican. Yeah, let me touch on that for a second. That's gonna be. I'm anticipating fireworks. That's not going to be a boxing match. It's going to start out as a boxing match, but you know they all saying, "Well, I went to a boxing match and a fight broke out." That's going to happen. Who do I got? Somebody ain't making it. I'm gonna go with Burchell. And it's not going to the cards. All right. I could be wrong. And I don't want to write Valdez completely off. Is this a 50-50 fight? Damn. It's a 50-50 fight. But somebody ain't going to make it. But I'm going to go with Burchell. I'm not going to pick around. What you think about that?
Shit. If they don't hold that fight until after AB fighting, AB gonna win. Fuck, we talking about bullshit. I don't give a fuck who you put against. It's AB weekend. Fuck that fight. You know what I'm saying? There's a hole right now. Nobody care about that shit. Now if they hold the fight, you know what I'm saying? They do some smart shit, like how they be doing for the UFC. They hold up. Everybody watching AB right now. Listen, you say he's peaking. You know what I'm saying? Let's hold back. Now if they do that, then it might turn out to be a good fight and all that. But other than that, man, fuck them. You know what I'm saying? These is two duck-ass motherfuckers anyway. Let me see who you fight after this. You know what I'm saying? I don't give a fuck about no Mexican war with Shakur right there in the smoke. Ready.
Hold on. Explain why you say that. Explain why you say they two duck-ass niggas. Go ahead.
okay. You know what I'm saying? I seen Burchell caught the Rona mysteriously. You know what I'm saying? And it was an opening. It was still an opening for the Shakur. It was still enough time. Shakur was like, yo, I'm getting tuned up. I'm already ready in the gym. I'll take the short week notice, Valdez, what you want to do, what you want to do. Valdez said, you got me fucked up. I'm not fighting you. You know what I'm saying? I'm not fighting you. I'm not losing my opportunity for this shit. Fuck around with you. Quack, quack. I'm gone. You know what I'm saying? Shakur been calling Burchell out. That was like the first fight he won. But Burchell said, oh, I got business with Valdez on some Mexican shit to take care of. You know what I'm saying? Like, man, look, man, I don't be giving a fuck about that shit. You can't sell me that. You can't sell me some shit again and try to tell me about history and all that other old fuck shit. Like, tell me about history. Tell me about the times you was jerking niggas. Tell me about that. Tell me about the bullshit fights you put on in history. Tell me about those times. You know what I'm saying? Because you talking about a fight that happened 20 years ago. You know what I'm saying? They try to compare that to today. But tell me about the other 19 in between that shit when you was bullshitting. Don't sell me no fucking dream today. Man, fuck y'all, man. AB fight, man.
Now, I hope y'all paying attention. Let's break it down in the simplest form right now. These two men are fighting. And I've seen this promoted on ESPN. ESPN Plus is going to be on tonight. All right? Mexican Warriors. Both guys are pretty good fighters. Like both of them. However, Shakur right there, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Now, I want y'all to remember something. All right? And this is how we connect the dots. This is why we can't have this shit. This is a good fight, Burchell and Valdez, but you heard what Cadillac Red just said. All right. And I want you to remember, always remember this. Once upon a time, there was a fighter named Guillermo Rigandao. Okay. And he was in a division. And there were 4 men that ducked the shit out of him. And those 4 men fought each other and froze out Guillermo. All right. Mares, Santa Cruz, Frampton, Quigg. They all ignored Guillermo. Nobody's talking about Rigandao right now. Who's still active, by the way? All right. Those 4 men went on to make paydays, left an entire division, and left that man out in the cold. The man had to go up 3 weight classes to fight Loma and lose. Okay, that's what and he went up there and lost, and they stripped the belt that he left that he had. He never lost that. The belt that he lost, he never lost it in the ring. And that had nothing to do, one thing had nothing to do with the other, but that's another conversation. So when we talk about shit like this, we have to call it. Shakur is right there. But remember what I said about the magic trick? You could believe that magic is real, but it's really taking place behind you. Never forget. That's right, Mr. Finesse, Gary Russell. Same thing. Same exact thing. What I'm telling you is, don't get bamboozled. Both of these guys, man. Shout out to you, Howard. Much love and appreciation. Both of these guys are good fighters, Valdez and Burchell. But you heard Cadillac Red just say, Shakur right there, us as the supporters of the sport, we cannot let this happen. And he's absolutely right. Okay, they're fighting tonight, but I want to know what they do after the fight. Shakur right there, you want to stop that kid before it gets rolling. Get him early. Like we thought they got Loma early. Remember that?
Yeah.
Remember? Orlando Salido, stop him early. And we thought Loma was going to get stopped early. Okay, second pro fight, he lost. But title shot after title shot after title shot. And they beat us in the head. He was the greatest thing since sliced bread. We know that's bullshit, but that's what they do. All right? Let's hold the sport of boxing accountable. Right is right, wrong is wrong. So these guys are fighting tonight, great. But what they're going to do later? Shakur right there. Let's not let them get away with it. All right? Never forget Guillermo Rigandao. Never forget what they did. Not what they're doing, what they did. What they did. Never forget what Erislandri Lara had to do to get a fight with Canelo. Never forget what he had to do, because if he didn't do what he did, he'd have never got the Canelo fight. All right? Let's not forget. Let's never forget that. Never forget that. Guillermo, what they did, how they treat Guillermo Rigandao was a fucking crime against that's disgusting. All right. His only crime was beating the shit out of Nonito Donaire, a fight that I attended, Radio City Music Hall in Manhattan. That was his crime, almost knocking out Nonito Donaire, because Donaire was supposed to be heir to the throne of Manny Pacquiao on HBO. They did not like that this dark-skinned Cuban came in there and whooped on their boy's ass. And if you listen to the commentary of the fight, man, it's disgusting. Guillermo don't speak any English, but he's nice with his. But to HBO, there was no marketability there. And that's how they did him. HBO, just to digress on them for a second, they look for marketing schemes. That's what they do. They really, really tried to push the Europeans over here. We had to deal with almost a decade of the Vladimir Klitschko shit. Shout out to the Jab Jamboree. My boy Ak Reacher. They forced that German or Ukrainian agenda on us. And the heavyweight division wasn't really that crazy. And Vitaly and Vladimir did what they had to do. But there was some things that happened in between that were unforeseen. Shout out to Dre Finest in that super chat. He said, call that bullshit out, Drew. Let it be known exactly. All right. And you gotta talk about the past and understand what's going on now. Okay, what's going on now is a direct reflection of what's happening in the past. It was done already. What's happening now, it's been done already. We have to catch it because we can't complain about it later. There's still a little time. There's still a little time. HBO forced the Klitschko's down our throat. And I remember when Layman Brewster went in there and fucked Vladimir up. He fucked him up. Do you notice that Vladimir ain't run it back right away? He didn't run it. He ran it back, but he didn't run it back right away. Okay. He got in the ring across seas with Corey Sanders. No one saw that shit coming. But he kept getting chance after chance after chance after chance. Okay. Lomachenko, chance after chance after chance after chance. Okay. The people that beat these guys, what happens to them? Guillermo Rigondeaux is a talent. And they don't even speak about him. Who speaks about him? Us. We're the supporters that buy tickets and sit in the nosebleeds. You understand? Madison Square Garden at Knicks games, the real fans are in the rafters. The motherfuckers that want to be seen on TV and want to sit on the floor next to Howard Stern and Chris Rock. Those are the motherfuckers that don't even know ball. They just got a bunch of money and they want to sit there. And I'm not saying that about there's a lot of millionaires that are Knicks fans, but you get what I'm saying. The real fans are in the rafters with the $20 seats. Mm-hmm. Those are the real fans. We are the real supporters. HBO was beating us in the head for years. Some of us didn't even know what was going on. And the reason why I'm talking about this is because it's all relevant. We cannot let this happen to Shakur. There's still time for Rigo. I want Rigo in the ring with Monster and Newey. Because I think Rigo will put his fucking lights out. And I'm standing on that. It's boxing. I could be wrong, but I'm standing on that. What the sport has done to Rigo is criminal. But we assisted in the bullshit by not calling it out. Lara, Rigo, King Kong Ortiz. I can go on and on, man. What they did to Ortiz is criminal. And we put up with all these fighters that should have been fighting them. We put up with the excuses. Oh, he's old. He's old. He's old. Dillian White. He's old. He's old. He's old. He got knocked out by a fucking old man. And he fought an old man before that. Look at what they're doing to Devin Haney. Look at what they're trying to do. Look at what they're trying to do. Look what they did to Gary Russell. Look what they're doing. Look what's being done. Look what's being done right in front of our fucking face. We have to hold the sport accountable. What does this have to do with Canelo Alvarez? Apparently, people are mad that we say he's not the fucking face of boxing. He's not. Now, it was up for debate. And shout out to Champ Side because the world went crazy right when he did his list. They said ESPN puts out some pound for pound lists, and we did what we just do. We said, oh, okay. We looked at it. We said, okay, whatever. Because we knew it was bullshit. Because we're the fans in the nosebleeds. We knew it was bullshit. Champ Side, who has a great platform, put out his list. Now, they say they don't pay attention to the YouTube guys and everything else. But he puts out his list, and what do you know happened? The world went crazy. They said he was on his shit. That's bullshit. They started throwing around things like racism. No, motherfucker. He's not the face of boxing. And what I always say, time reveals all truth. Because what happened? Some numbers came out. Did it not, Cadillac? The numbers came out, right? And what did it show who the face was boxing? Who's the real face of boxing? Was it not a man named Earl the Truth Spence? Sales, attendance, everything. So now, as nice as did I ever once say that Canelo wasn't highly skilled in the ring? No. Did I ever once say that he was trash? No. What I did say was that Canelo is underachieving by choice. The same argument I have for Canelo is the same argument I have for Demetrius Andrade. I think he's content being mediocre, and I think he's better than that. I think he's better than that. But nigga, you want to just go to DAZN and get your bag? Go get your bag. But the trade-off is when you're retired and we look back at your career, we're going to say, yo, man, this guy was good, but what the fuck did he do? What if Demetrius Andrade retired right now, and I swear to God, in 2 years, nobody's going to talk about him.
Who's that guy? That's what they'll say. Who's that guy?
Who's that guy?
Yeah, who's that guy?
Who's that guy? Yep. Shout out to Robert Singleton in that super chat. He said, you cooking this Saturday morning, Drew. Yeah, I am, because I'm annoyed. I'm annoyed. If Andrade retired right now, who's that guy? Who? Whoopi Goldberg? Who? What? Yeah, exactly. And I put him in the same category with Canelo Alvarez. Canelo Alvarez can fight. The dude is nice. Don't even bother trying to hit him in the pocket. Don't bother. Don't bother. Don't try and hit him in the head. Do not bother. Have you seen his defense? All right? Don't bother. He will parry a shot, counter you. You're not going to hit him in the head. What he does in the ring, that is the real matrix. What Canelo Alvarez does in the pocket, that's the real matrix. The kid is nice. Canelo's nice. But what pisses me off is that he's underachieving by choice. He's underachieving by choice. I like the fact that he went and got his money. That's a business move. All right already. So now you're in the driver's seat. So now you need to drive your ass to these fighters where you can actually make a difference and make me a believer. All right. You piss me off with the Gennady Golovkin situation. Because when you were supposed to fight him, what did you do, Canelo? You dropped the fucking belt. Now, all of this shit I was doing for you online, saying, yo, you're the goods. He beats Gennady. He boxes his face in, if not knock him out. Then you go and drop the title. Then you go and drop the title. So you know the avalanche of bullshit I had to deal with. What's up with your boy? Why he dropping titles? I had no response. I said, look, I don't know. It's money. Listen. I understand the business of boxing, but you can't make me like it. Much like our jobs. All right. I understand the fact that we got to work. All right. But I don't like getting up and going to work. I don't, man. I don't. But we got to do what we got to do. Canelo is in a position where he could do whatever the fuck he wants to do. And this is what he's doing. Next week, he's fighting some nigga named Yildirim. And I'm not excited about that. Not when there's Charlos walking around. Not when there's Andrades walking around. You want to, and then you want to mystify the whole process of your goddamn record and say, well, look, he went up and beat up Crusher Kovalev. The man's been beaten already. He's been knocked out 2 times. And you fought him on short notice. And it didn't look right. If you went up to 175 and fought Bivol or Benavidez and did them the same way you did Kovalev, then I'd be like, oh shit. But you went up there looking like a silverback gorilla. And I was like, oh shit. Oh shit! He took his shirt off. He looked like he was going to get on the Olympia stage. I was like, what the fuck? Was it testing? I said, you know what? I ain't gonna say a fucking word, man. Because this is the guy that they moved the goalpost on the amount of clenbuterol, the allowable levels of clenbuterol in your fucking system. This is the guy. This is the face of boxing. This is what we're talking about here. This is who we justify. This guy. You understand what I'm saying? This is the bullshit we're talking about. But this is the guy that's fighting some dude. Yo, no, I can guarantee you, nobody in the chat even knew who the fuck Yildirim was. When they heard the name, they Googled it and said, yo, shit, he lost to Darrell? Why the fuck is... Who can justify Canelo's fight next week? Can anyone justify that? Cadillac Red, can you justify this fight next week?
I told you, man. In my opinion, man, the whole fucked up thing to me is the face of boxing gives back. It's always some type of give back, kickback, right? Spence fought as mandatory. He fought Sean Porter. You know what I'm saying? Where was that fight at? That was that was in Dallas.
Right. Which one?
The Sean Porter fight. That was in Dallas.
Oh boy, I don't remember.
Cause see, all them Texas fights, you got to put out the numbers. You know what I'm saying? That's one thing about you got to put the motherfucking numbers out, and that shows the truth. We ain't even gonna talk about what you do as far as viewership, because your viewership is trash. You know what I'm saying? Don't nobody have this on. And man, look, man, you fight next week. It could have been a free weekend, man. Showtime give out free weekends behind shit like that. Like, where you give back? You know what I'm saying? Where you get? Why you don't fight at home in Mexico?
They said it was in LA. They said it was in LA. Shout out to 503 Line. What's good, family?
Is he putting on? You know what I'm saying? Is he putting on for Mexico like that? Because I don't see no fights in Mexico. I don't see nothing for free when it's trash. You know what I'm saying? I don't. Your numbers don't look good. It's just right now. It's just all hearsay that you the you know what I'm saying, that guy. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I just don't.
I mean, we can explain why he's up, but like I said, you know, Canelo's the type of guy, he can do anything at this point in his career. He dropped belts, no one cares. I cared. He dropped the belt, no one cared. He fought Lara. He didn't have to, but he did, and I appreciated that. But Oscar was the one like, yo, don't do it, don't do it, don't do it. And he did it. I appreciate that. And I thought he lost the fight. It was close, but I thought he lost the fight. But I knew you can't beat Canelo on the cards, you know. But I appreciated that he even did it. But the things that he should be doing and could be doing, he ain't doing it. No one gives a fuck about Yildirim, man. No one gives a fuck. And let me say this. Let me say this. When we talk about fighters, I'm not trying to disrespect a fighter because this is their choice and this is what they choose to do for a living. All right. Unless the fighter's being disrespectful to me as a supporter. Let me just be clear. But in the grand idea of everything, the things that he could be doing have nothing to do with Yildirim. There's no drive. There's no drive for me to even watch this shit next week. Tone Brown says, Adrien Titan, Darrell had a cut caused by an accidental headbutt, and the rounds was really close, and Yildirim was coming on strong the later rounds before the fight was stopped due to the cut. Oh, I hear that. I hear that. You know, but look, no one cares. I don't care about Yildirim. He lost it. Okay.
Right, Drew? You see he got cut because of the headbutt, right?
Because of the headbutt, yeah.
But you know why he headbutted Darrell, right? Because he's used to having headgear.
Used to having headgear. That makes sense.
Yeah, see.
That makes sense.
That's why that would happen.
So Serrano Boxing comes in and he says, step up Jamal and quit fighting bums. You want to take this?
First off, which Charlo we talking about? You know what I'm saying?
He said Jamal. He said, step up Jamal and quit fighting bums.
Okay, so he talking about Maul. Now who is he supposed to be stepping up to? He is the champ. To me, in my opinion, right? If Benavidez was WBC champion, he was calling up Maul to jump up and wait to fight him. That would be one thing I could say he needs to do that. But if he is the champ and Benavidez is not the champ, because it's obvious that's what this is leading towards. So let's skip the bullshit. Let's jump straight into it. You know what I'm saying? Let's go straight to Benavidez. He the A side, and he's the champ. Why does he have to give up any of that to fight Benavidez? What has Benavidez done to deserve that fight? He should be trying to focus on moving down that weight to 160 to fight the champ to get that belt.
Yep.
And if he ain't doing that, what the fuck is we talking about?
What are we talking about?
Because if Charlo jumps up to 68 to fight Benavidez, whip up on him, now what is he? Just a fucking regular fighter at 68. Still being struck by Canelo. No. Keep your belt, get your bread, do your shit your way. And if he want to fight you, tell his fat ass jump down and fight him.
Now, nobody. All right. I know this person in the chat. If you're not trolling, I hope you're not trolling, because we're engaging in the conversation. We're engaging in the conversation. And Serrano says he beats David, he deserves Canelo. He beats David, he deserves. Okay, wait. First of all, Serrano. All right.
Becoming a mandatory deserve.
I don't know where this comes from. First of all, Maul is a champion. You know that, right? All right, Maul's a champion. All right. I just said Canelo's running around doing everything he wants to do. You know what he didn't want to do? He didn't want to fight Jamal. He didn't want to fight Jamal. He didn't want to. All right. So does Yildirim deserve Canelo over Jamal? Why does he have to go up to fight David to get Canelo? Who the fuck is campaigning to fight Canelo? Who the fuck cares to even chase Canelo at this point?
Man, the truth, man. Let me ask you this. You know what I'm saying? How the fuck did Maul get the belt in the first place? Maul ain't deserving. Maul is trash in these motherfuckers' opinion. He trash. He don't even deserve to be a champ. How the fuck did he get the belt? Can you educate me on that?
He actually fought and won it.
No, how did he wasn't he a mandatory? And the motherfucker didn't want to see him.
Yeah. Serrano, let me bring you up to speed if you don't know. Maul was the mandatory. You know how he got that belt?
Ain't that deserving of a fight, becoming the mandatory?
Yeah. He was in line. Say again?
What's more deserving than becoming earning your way to it than becoming a mandatory? Deserving the shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm just like lost.
You know, and it's okay. You know, some people, like I said, that's why we're here, because some people either get bamboozled or they try and mystify the whole process on how this works. This shit is just yesterday to us. Jamal was in line to fight Canelo. What did Canelo do?
Look, man.
He says, I want to Jamal to, that's what he wrote. I'm sorry, I know it's a typo. I want Jamal to fight the best, not guys like Adams. Well, I want Canelo to fight the best, not guys like Yildirim. So why aren't they fighting each other? But then you want them to fight the best. So Canelo's the best, right? I want Canelo to fight the best because Canelo's the best. Best should be fighting the best. Shout out to BFTB, right? So if Jamal is the best and Canelo's the best, why aren't they fighting each other when they could have fought each other? When was this? Like 2 years ago?
Man, look, he ducked Maul and went for Kovalev, if I'm not mistaken.
Thank you. That's what he did, and that's what I'm saying.
Like Kovalev, Daniel Jacobs type shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, that was the fight. That was the big fight right there. And the only reason we will never let that die is because he did it around LDBC Day. Like, what the fuck is we talking about? All the brothers congregate together for some shit, and it's the bullshit that happened that weekend. Like, what? Like, come on, man. You think we gonna forget that?
Dogs. This is what I'm saying. And you see, that's what I call the ESPN news and us. There's the difference. We are quality control. And I'm not shitting on you, Serrano. I'm just answering your question. I saw you in the chat and I appreciate you being here. I'm just putting out the facts. They could have fought already. It was Canelo that dipped and dodged out. And to mystify the process, he says, well, I'm not going to fight Jamal, but what I am going to do is go up in weight to fight a name. And he fought a Kovalev that was coming off of a hard fight with Anthony Yard, a fight that he almost lost and didn't get enough rest, got in the ring with Canelo and got knocked out. In fact, when Blue Blood, shout out to Blue Blood Sports TV, when he went on Instagram and he said, look, did this knockout look real? Kovalev responded and said, tell him to rematch me when I have enough proper time to rest. Something to that effect. That happened, Serrano. That happened. Kovalev responded to Blue Blood Sports TV on Instagram. That happened. Meaning he wasn't 100%. And that he if he had enough rest, he would legitimately fuck him up. That's what was said. That's what I got from I saw it. It's on his Instagram. I saw it. He responded to him. So where Canelo could have fought for that spot, he could have fought Jamal. He went up and fought Kovalev. So my thing is this: why does Jamal, who's a champion, why does Jamal have to do something to prove that he's worth to be in the ring? He should be able. He should be blessed with the opportunity to fight Canelo. Why is it not the other way around? Especially since Canelo was not the face of boxing. That was proven by the numbers. According to the numbers, the face of boxing is Errol Spence. According to those numbers. It's Errol Spence.
Let me ask you this one. Because I know you know. Tell me about how this whole franchise title bullshit got created in the fucking first place. Talk to me about that part. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. It's Mr. Serrano, if you're still there, talk to me about the franchise status. Talk to me about the franchise status.
All those things count.
All of it count. It was invented so Canelo could move around and do just what he wanted. And what he wanted to do was not fight anybody with the last name Charlo. Because if Charlo was food, he'd have snatched the meal and took the plate. That's what he would have did. So Charlo or Liam Calum Smith. Charlo or any one of those UK people he fought. Charlo or Kovalev. You tell me what was a better matchup and who's more deserving.
If the boy name was Jamal Callum instead of Jamal Charlo, we wouldn't even be having this conversation. Canelo would have been fought his ass.
Yep. Matter of fact, let me pull up the box rec real quick. Let's pull it up. Let me pull up the box rec. Canelo box rec. We're going to go through it. All right. Pulled it up, came right up. All right. After Amir Khan, another fight that shouldn't have happened. That was 2016. Let me ask you. Liam Smith or Charlo? Cesar Chavez Jr. or Charlo? Okay. You want Gennady Golovkin? Fine. I'll give you two of those. Whatever. But that fight should have happened in 2015. Believe me, it should have. It should have. Look at this shit, man. Rocky Fielding or Charlo? Daniel Jacobs or Charlo? Sergey Kovalev or Charlo? Calum Smith or Charlo? Avni Yildirim or Charlo? And by the way, I love David Benavidez, man. He's a fucking beast. However, Did he not lose his title on the scales?
Benavidez got 2 losses on his record.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
But he couldn't make weight, right? Yeah. I mean, Mad Chad, I know Canelo's net worth is 150 million, but I'm not concerned with his pockets because I'm not on his payroll. Trust me, if he was paying me to shut the fuck up, I wouldn't be talking. I'd be a company man, but I'm not a company man. I'm just a guy on YouTube sharing an opinion on boxing. So I'm glad he got his bag. I'm glad he has generational wealth. And he could take care of him and his family. I'm so happy. I'm happy when people succeed. I'm happy for Canelo, but I'm not on his payroll. So I'm here telling the truth. This is my opinion. This is my truth. All right.
He paying for with that money. That's what he doing. He paying for legacy. He ain't got it.
Yeah. So
that legacy shit is hurting him. But he rich though.
He rich. He rich.
He rich. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody said his net worth. He popping in the streets. No bullshit as far as paper goes.
No, he's popping. I saw a video where they were cutting him steak and feeding it to him. That's boss shit right there. Yeah. That clenbuterol steak. It's video of it. I said, man, that's bullshit. I'm happy. And when I saw that video, I said, I'm happy for this kid. I'm happy for that kid. Rock on. But as a fan, do I celebrate that shit or do I want to see him fight the best? I'm like, all right. I don't want to see. Do we not? I mean, listen, is this not the Floyd argument, but in reverse?
I was gonna say it. I ain't want to jump on it because I don't really want to jump on Floyd like that.
Dogs.
Same shit, man.
It's the same shit. And it's just yesterday for me. Everyone's talking about of Canelo's pockets and he got bank and his net worth. Yeah. I get it. Now what you gonna do in that ring? I remember a lot of you guys, I'm not saying everybody in particular, but a lot of the guys, haters in particular, they didn't like Floyd talking about his money, his cars, whatever. They just shut up and fight somebody. And he did. And I never talked about his bank. Listen, man, I don't give a fuck about your cars. I don't give a fuck about your bank account. I'm a supporter of the sport. I want to see what you're going to do in that ring. And Floyd backed it up in the ring. And he disarmed every fucking argument that a lot of motherfuckers had. So I don't give a fuck about, I'm happy for him. There's a difference. I'm happy that Canelo has bank. I'm happy. I'm happy when all fighters can walk away from the game with bank because this is a brutal sport and it's a thankless sport when it's over. It's thankless and you could leave with. Come on, bro. Y'all know. Y'all seen fighters right here on my show. When you talk to them and then go pull up an interview of how they used to talk 10 years ago, it's not the same guy. So what I would love is that for every fighter to walk out of the game with some kind of bank. And y'all have heard me say that. I would like every fighter to walk out of the game with some type of bank where they ain't got to work a conventional job. That's it. That's just my personal opinion. So am I happy for Canelo? Yes, like I'm happy for Floyd. But this is your profession. You chose to do it. So I want what I want as a consumer. That's not wrong. That's not hatred. That's just logic. I watch boxing. I love the sport. And you claim to be the best. So I want to see you fight the best. That's it. Why am I being called a hater for asking you to do your fucking job? You chose this shit, not me. Yeah, come on now. I never, you go to motherfuckers back in the day, be like, yo, man, why you hate Floyd? Oh, because he arrogant and he throwing money at the screen. Yeah. I'm talking about boxing. And then they go into the casual talking points. Oh, well, he boring. Okay, he's boring. He don't get hit much. That's hard to do in this sport. At that weight, when those lighter weights are throwing 1,000 punches, that's hard to do. And those same fans, by the way, just to digress on those fans, why you can't listen to them, because they say they hate Floyd because he was so boring. And I'm like, yeah, but his skill set is so high, he barely gets touched. Barely. He barely gets touched. Oh, I don't give a fuck about that. He'll knock nobody out. Those same motherfuckers, 7 years later, hate Deontay Wilder. And all he did was knock everybody out. And you say, well, why you hate Wilder? Oh, well, he ain't got no skill. My nigga, you just told me you hated Floyd. I said the man's skilled in the ring and barely gets hit, and you say he don't knock anybody out. Now you have a champion at the division that really matters, and he's knocking everybody out, and you talking shit like he has no skills and got skinny legs. What kind of fan are you? The term casual was invented for motherfuckers like that. You wanna act like you know what you're talking about by repeating talking points that suits your agenda. Shout out to Trick Noty, that's my brother, in that super chat. He says, salute to you, Drew, my brother. I had $10 left on my baby mama's food stamp card. I used $5 for gas and the rest the super chat. And salute to Supreme Beast Boxing Talk, man. Shout out to Alma, whoever is in that Cash App, mommy. Much love and appreciation, man. Thank you so much, man. Yeah, man. We here to cook. Matt Chad said, I hated Magic Johnson, but I understand he's the best point guard that ever lived. Yo, look, you see? Shit like that. Shit like that, man. You know, I couldn't let me be very honest with you. I couldn't stand Lennox Lewis, and it wasn't because he was trash. It wasn't because he was trash. You know why I didn't like him? Because at the time, we didn't have a dominant American heavyweight. At the time when he was fighting Evander, the American heavyweight shit was up for grabs, and Mike Tyson was in jail. A prime like Mike Tyson was in jail. And I had to deal with this soft-spoken 6'5" fucking Brit with a killer right hand. And I hated that. I didn't hate Lewis because he was trash. I hated him because he was good. You understand? I'm giving Canelo shit not because he's trash. It's because I know he's good. But he's shortchanging himself. And what I can't stand is I have fans trying to take the conversation somewhere else and making it about something else. That is disrespectful to him. Forget how you feel about us. It's disrespectful to him because you know what he's supposed to be doing. And, you know, what's bad is we know what's supposed to be done. But you guys love him so much to the point where it's unconditional and you're not holding him accountable. You got to hold this guy accountable. Canelo is the goods, but I need to see him tested. If I really, really, really like a fighter, I want to see him clean out everything. Y'all see me talk about Wilder a lot. But if Wilder was running around and not trying to fight everybody, that'd be a problem. And I know the trolls are coming, but cut it out. That man is doing everything in his power to fight everything. I don't want to talk about Deontay. I just use that as an example. All right. Canelo, with all that skill set, and you're at all that skill set, you're asking for a goddamn franchise championship. You want to move up and down. You want to move up and down. Oh, well, I'm not going to fight Charlo, but I'm going to go to 175 and fight Kovalev. Benavidez and Bivol sitting there like, huh? I don't know how you say huh in Russian, but they're like, huh? Huh? There's 3 Russians up there. You fought the old man coming off of a loss? I mean, a win, but a hard win? Huh? Okay, well, I got next. And by the way, John Scully told Trick Noty exactly what was going to happen. He said, Canelo going to come up here. He going to beat. Am I lying, Trick? Am I lying? He going to come up here. He going to beat Kovalev. He going to say he going to want all the smoke at 175. We're going to send them a contract, and they're going to ignore it. And I'll be damned, that's just what happened. Beterbiev pressed. Team Beterbiev pressed Canelo. And Canelo said, all right, I done beat the crusher. I'm out of here. He ain't going back to 175 unless somebody up there look like food. And he took his ass right down to 168 and fought fucking Caleb Smith. He took his ass to 168 and fought Caleb Smith. Caleb Smith or Benavidez? Caleb Smith or Benavidez? Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I don't fight Mexican fighters.
That shit.
Wiz-
I thought that was weird to me, Drew. You know what I'm saying? That shit was always weird to me. I figured not the fact that he don't fight Mexican fighters, but I mean the man Benavidez lost his belt the first time Darrell snatched that shit up. He went and got that Darrell fight to get his belt back. He lost it again, you know what I'm saying? And Canelo on the spot. It's a Mexican belt. Suleiman love Mexicans. Benavidez Mexican. Why not let's motherfucking have a Viva Las Festiva, you know what I'm saying, on motherfucking Cinco de Mayo with all these motherfuckers and it'd be great. And no, they don't do that. And now Benavidez talking about Charlo ducking. Bitch, go get your belt back. Go get your shit. This nigga prancing around in your shit. And like, the bully done stole your bike. Your mama told you, don't let nobody ride your bike. Told you that shit. First thing you do when you went outside, let Canelo get on your bike and he rode around the corner with your shit. You ain't seen him since. You see him on Instagram taking pictures with his new bike. Now you ready to go steal somebody else's bike. Nah, go get your fucking bike back.
Get it back. Get it back. Now, let me ask the chat. Who thinks, all right, now watch this. Does Yildirim beat Charlo or Benavidez? If you think if you think Yildirim can beat Charlo or Benavidez, shout out to Ant McQueen in that super chat. He said he don't fight Mexicans but for Chavez Jr. Thank you. Yep. If you think Charlo loses to Charlo Benavidez uses the Yildirim, press 1. Shout out to Champ side. Press 1. Not ever. So now, all right.
Hold on. With or without headgear?
With You know why I hate it? You know why I hated headgear? Honestly, you know why I hated headgear? Because sometimes you can get hit and that shit will blind you if it turns. You'd be like, oh man. And you'd be like, you be doing this and shit. And if your opponent catch you fucking with your headgear, he gonna run in there and fuck you up.
See, now
Korobov beat Charlo. What? Where? When? The amateurs?
Can Korobov beat Yildirim too? Okay, if that's how you feel, you know what I'm saying? And the reason why your headgear went like that, Drew, I'm gonna have to give a shameless plug because you didn't have that Yeats headgear. See that Yeats shit? It's the temples. That shit good for the temples and grip right here, so they don't do that when you get hit. You know what I'm saying? You need that. That's what you need. You know what I'm saying? So,
shout out to you, Trick Noty. I just got confirmation. He was talking to John Scully via chat a while ago. Well, you know, when they had that conversation, he was never going to fight Arthur. Never. That fight wasn't even a fight wasn't even a thought. So the next fight actually should be Benavidez versus Canelo. You know why? Here's why. He's at 168 and Canelo is franchise. He can go to 175. He can go to heavyweight if he wants to. There's no reason for him not to go in the direction of Benavidez. It's a winnable fight. All right. So Nas says too many Canelo haters. As much as Mayweather ran, never did anyone say nothing. If Canelo was black, here we go. Block his ass. I'm not even going to address him. All right.
Oh, what?
Block his ass. You ain't got to leave. We just threw your ass out, stupid ass. You didn't. He didn't hear a word I fucking said. What? All right. I did not disrespect Canelo at all. I ain't got to justify who the fuck I am. I ain't got to. This is see that guy. That's what I talk about. These sensitive, insecure ass motherfuckers came in here and heard a quarter of a story. Wasn't even listening. So bop him upside his stupid ass head with a wrench. And I know you're gonna stick around. I just went through Floyd Mayweather and what I didn't like and what I didn't like. I just talked about the stupid ass casual fans, and I just gave Canelo all the credit in the world, but I told the truth. Did I once lie on Canelo? Did I once lie on Floyd? I told the truth. Nas, change your fucking name. Only Nas I know is out of Queens.
Hold on, though.
Bitch ass nigga.
Hold on, though, Drew. Hold on. Because he could have did that a lot better. He just missed like a couple words. If he'd have said, if Canelo was black and from the Bronx, what would you be saying then, Drew Titan?
Mm-hmm. I'll be saying, yo, nigga, you underachieving. You making me look bad. You underachieving, nigga. You know what you're supposed to be doing. You know what I'm saying? Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, man.
If he was black. You see how they come in and they try and plant these fucking seeds?
You gotta be all that, man.
All right, how about this? If Floyd was Mexican and spoke Spanish, he'd be the greatest fighter ever. Floyd did what he did, and I still don't call him the GOAT. Nas, how about that? Floyd says he's a GOAT. I say, nigga, get out of here. Get out my face. You're not the GOAT, dummy. You rich. You worth $500 million. You rich. You generated a lot of money. You had a lot of eyes on you. You had a brilliant career. But the GOAT, you're not. Stop it. Stop it. You're not the GOAT. You did a lot in your career. And I appreciate you. But the GOAT, you're not. Cut it out. Now, if I could say that about Floyd Money motherfucking Mayweather, why can't that bitch ass, insecure ass motherfucker Nas, why can't you hold your man accountable? We hold ours accountable all the time. Why can't you hold your man accountable? You can't do it. You know why? Remember when I said these motherfuckers have unconditional fans that support the bullshit unconditionally? Did I say Canelo was broke? No. Did I once disrespect his career? No. I told the fucking truth. I told the truth about him. The truth is, when Charlo was up, this thing called the franchise status was invented. The truth is, he popped dirty. That's the truth. When did Floyd ever pop dirty? And don't give me no bullshit about, oh, well, you know, you the VADA testing and, you know, you saw it and he's in the pop. No, here's my question. When did he pop dirty? When did he pop dirty? All right? I know, I can tell you Canelo popped dirty. I can tell you that. I can tell you he popped dirty. I can tell you he was supposed to fight Charlo, and he was franchised out, gave up the belt, and started doing all this silly shit and avoided tough competition. Nas, you wanted my attention, now you got it.
And the WBC said the same bullshit that these other niggas be saying. Well, Canelo's rich, man. He's the money man.
Yeah, right.
And we had to do something about that. You know what I'm saying? You know, I mean,
this is what these dudes do.
He's
insecure. Nas, if I'm willing to make a bet about you, right now you're scratching your head, you're tearing up, you're turning colors, and rightfully so. You're turning colors right now because I'm talking about your boyfriend. But I'm not lying on your boyfriend. I don't want to see him fight Yildirim. I don't care to see that. You was not here when I said I expect much more out of him because I know he's that good. You wasn't here when I said I was shitting on Gennady Golovkin fans. You know why I was shitting on Gennady Golovkin fans? Because I don't like how the media tried to force feed Gennady Golovkin to us. They packaged him and said this guy was better or just as good as Marvelous Marvin Hagler. Don't tell me that. Let him show it throughout his career. He couldn't beat half the motherfuckers that Hagler even beat. Don't tell me that shit. Get out of here. The packaging is all wrong. A lot of these guys are good, but the packaging is all wrong. That's a problem. Lomachenko is nice, but the packaging is wrong. Don't tell me that this guy's the greatest thing you've seen since Muhammad Ali. Muhammad Ali lost his second pro fight to a journeyman. Two fights in. One fight in. This guy's the greatest thing since, like I ain't see Pernell Whitaker. Like I ain't see Sugar Ray Leonard. Like I ain't see Oscar De La Hoya, who had a really good career. We shit on him now, we clown him now because he tried to put a kitchen up his ass. But Oscar was really good. Shane Mosley. But you're going to tell me this guy, Vasil Lomachenko, was better than Muhammad Ali? Stop. He ain't even better than Floyd. And Floyd's not the GOAT. Stop. The packaging is wrong. Canelo Alvarez is underachieving. Nas,
you want me to
underachieving.
I got another wild one for you. I took time out, you know what I'm saying, to shit on Burchell Valdez fight, you know what I'm saying. I got Burchell winning. I forgot to say that if I did, you know what I'm saying, earlier. But that fight that I'm probably not gonna see unless they wait is still a bigger fight than the fight next week.
See?
And still putting on for Mexicans bigger than the fight next week. I'm just saying, man.
Yo, listen. Listen. I know what that clown was trying to do. But Junior Truth says, you want to know how great Canelo is? Go ask the Mexican greats from the past. Thank you. Listen, let me tell you something. I don't speak Spanish. I got a bunch of friends that do, right? And my buddy Xavier sent me a bunch of links and it explained those Mexican legends don't fuck with Canelo. So Nas, go to one of those channels and see if you get the support. At least I'm up here talking about, yo, the guy's good. I just think he's underachieving. And I think he could be doing a lot better as far as his record is concerned. But by choice, all you're left doing is celebrating his pockets. So if you're on the payroll, I understand why you're doing it. But if you're a true supporter of the sport, I don't get it, dude. I don't get it. Nigga, I'm fucking hyped, nigga. It's leg day. Salute to my brother Cano Loco Sports. He know about that. That's my Boricua brother right there. He know about that. He could watch ESPN Deportes and tell you exactly what the Mexican legends are saying. They don't fuck with Canelo.
Not at all.
They don't fuck with him because they know what he's doing. Juan Manuel Marquez knows what he's doing. Chavez Sr. knows what he's doing. And it ain't because he beat his fucking son. It ain't nothing to do with that. They've been saying that before because all the directions they could have went. Eric Morales, Marco Antonio Barrera, they all said that shit about Canelo. How you feel about Canelo? That's what they do. Because they know what he could be doing. I'm glad Canelo's rich. Because in the event that he gets hurt in the ring, he ain't got to worry about it. He ain't got to worry about it. So Nas, another Nas, came in here and says Canelo is the greatest. All right.
All
right, listen. I'll probably never see the amount of bank that Canelo has. You happy? I hope you're happy because you probably won't. All right. But yeah, that's how we do it. All right. Junior True says it's AB day. We got all week to talk shit about it. And you know, thank you, Nas. You're right. You're right, Junior. Thank you, Nas. Because I ain't got to shit on Canelo. What I'm gonna do for the rest of this week is I'm just gonna tell the truth. And I'm gonna ask questions. Y'all know I like to ask questions. And y'all get all fucking upset when y'all can't answer them. Because what happens is sometimes you have to hear it out. You may think something, you might not agree with what someone is saying, but when you try and articulate it and you hear it coming out your mouth, you be like, oh shit, this sounds crazy. This sounds crazy. This sounds real crazy. All right, let me share something with y'all. Something happened last night, right? I went on another brother's stream, right? And I don't do debates. I really don't. But I was showing this brother some love, right? And he had a guest on and he invited me onto the show. And at first I wasn't going to go because I had something else I had to do. But I said, you know what? I got about 15 minutes. So I went on, right? And it was a respect. Let me just go on record saying it was respect. It was a heated discussion. It wasn't an argument. It was respectful, right? So I don't know if he's in the chat and I'm not trying to shit on him or whatever. I'm just telling you what happened. Okay. I go onto the stream because he asked me to come onto the stream. And at first I was like, nah. But then I had some time. I said, okay, let me get on the stream. So I got on the stream. And he says, yeah, man, I wanted to talk to you about the Sugar Hill debate. let me let y'all know I'm so like past talking about that shit. It happened. All right. I don't care. It's on Fred's page. If you want to look at it, go look at it. I don't want to talk about it no more. What's done is done. I don't care. All right. So this brother said, yeah, man, he called it malarkey or some shit. He said, basically, he was saying it was bullshit. I said, all right, well, do tell. What's bullshit about it? What was going trash or some shit? I said it was trash. Okay. All right. So what part of the interview are you talking about? Whole thing. Okay. So what didn't you like? What was trash? Y'all ready? I don't remember. I don't remember, but I just know it was trash. Okay, so it wasn't, he was leaning towards, he was agreeing with Sugar Hill. So two things. You're agreeing with Sugar Hill? What did he say to make you agree with him? He couldn't tell me. What did I say to make you refer to what I said to him was trash? He said he couldn't remember. Why am I here again? Cadillac Red.
Yeah, man.
I got a problem with you. I said, bring your ass on this live. You say, well, Drew, what's your problem? I just got a problem with you. What's your problem? Well, you was talking about Dillian White about a month ago.
What'd I say?
You were saying some shit. I just didn't like it.
Well, what did I say, brother? To help me break it down so we can get to the bottom of it.
Well, all I know is that Dillian White is not a cheater, and I didn't like what you said.
But you don't know what I said. I mean,
I don't remember. It was just a bunch of garbage, but I just didn't like it.
But you don't know what I said?
Nah, I don't remember, but you wrong, though.
Come on.
Do y'all see why I don't do debates? If you're not prepared, don't talk to me. And again, I don't have no beef with the brother. He's actually a good dude. He's from the Bronx. He's a good dude. That was funny too. You know, he made a little statement. He said, "Oh, well, you can't be thinking like that if you're from the Bronx." I'm like, "Oh." I said, "Leave location out of it. I'm me." Oh, I'm from this avenue, that avenue. Okay, yeah. The avenues he mentioned are in walking distance from where I live. Literally walking distance. So I said, "Oh, okay. All right, great." But it's no beef. All right. Then come to find out, I said, "Yo, man, we can get up because you in walking distance. My gym is right there. Maybe we can connect and we can go work out, man. You look like a buff dude. We can go work out." He said, "Oh, I'm in Maryland now." All right. So, you know, you got to do your homework. You can't just tell me any old thing. And you see, again, I used to do this for a living, man. All I do is ask questions. I ask the brother questions. And when people don't know, when they think they know about a topic and they don't know, what do they always do 100% of the time? They try and move the goalpost somewhere else. So I entertained it for a little while, and then when I got ready to do what I would do, you know, I gracefully left. But shout out to, I forget his name, but I'll see him again. Shout out to that brother. And it's no beef, but that's how it went, because he admitted. He admitted it. He said, you know, he said, "Look, you know, you're right." I said, "Okay," you know, but I am no longer in the business of revisiting. I'm going to try and make this the last time I bring up the Sugar Hill interview. All right. Just know that after that interview, I got a shitload of death threats, and the UK went crazy. I'm sorry. They went batty. Fanon called me up and said, "Yo, man, you're a rock star over there." That shit made like front page news or some shit. I'm like, okay. Next thing you know, my DMs is blowing up. Dudes is asking for autographs. Dudes telling me, oh man, watch your back. And nigga, you in the UK. I gotta watch my back. You in the UK? You in the UK, tell me watch my back. Nigga, this is America. We got a gun problem over here. What you talking about? Get the fuck out of here. But I'm just saying that because it got that serious for them. And when it gets that serious, that means you know you're doing something right.
Mm-hmm.
You're doing something right. So I ain't got to say anything more. Go to Barbershop Conversations and scroll down, and you see me there with my, because I just came from the gym and sat down in front of the computer. I said, who Fred having on his show tonight? He said he's going to break the internet. And I saw Sugar Hill sitting there. I said, what the fuck?
Internet's broken.
Yup, broken. And if y'all watch that whole thing, it took me like about an hour and a half before, because I was so mad. And I said, it's going to take an hour. I said, you know what? And people was in the chat, Drew, beam in, beam in. And I was like, nope, 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 nope. I was like, no. I didn't beam in until after Tay got on. Tay got on and said what he said. I said, all right, well, I ain't going to do all that. Tay out and out, just damn near threatened the man. So I guess when the UK got a hold of that, the UK said they referred to it as a strange, at times, a strange interview. So I guess they were referring to Tay. All right. And they were referring to Deacon 305. When it referred to me, I hit him with questions. And that's all I could do. I hit him with questions. And it's not my fault that you motherfuckers weren't satisfied with the answers that he gave me, that he gave y'all. Because I asked very, very simple questions. And you guys weren't satisfied. So you guys were sucking your thumb, mad that you know that what he said was fugazi. Y'all don't know what that means? Look it up. It's a slang term. It's fugazi. It's not a definite answer. When I say fugazi, that means if someone answers, if you ask me a question, I answer, you say, okay. But if you give me a question and I answer you, and it's like, what? And you get this look, fugazi.
Come on, man. You gotta tell them. They talking that rich money talk, man. You gotta tell them like a real New Yorker. You got a Rolex and that bitch TikTok. What is it?
That shit is a fucking Bolex.
Nah, it's fugazi.
It's fugazi.
You got diamonds and the bitches is cloudy. The bitches is fugazi. You know what I'm saying?
Fugazi.
That's what his answers was. And they was mad he said that. You know what I'm saying? Because he got us out here looking shaky.
Look, he was supposed to body me. He was supposed to body me. I gave him space and opportunity. And it got so bad that by the time Devin Alexander heard it, when I spoke to the brother, he thought the interview was only 4 minutes long. And I said, nah, brother. I said, I talked to that man for a half hour. He said, by the time someone sent it to me, they done chopped it up and made it look like he was talking all over him. I said, wow. And then they hit him up in the DM, said, yeah, man, they was telling me to watch out for you because you're racist. Where the fuck are you getting? I said, wow. I said, bro, when you speaking to me now, do I seem racist to you? He said, absolutely not. And in fact, every time brothers get together and do something good, here comes somebody else trying to plant negativity, turn us on each other. They can't see us having a good conversation. And back to last night, the brother that I'm talking about, it got heated, but we were never disrespectful to each other. And it ended, and I said, yo, brother, I love you, man. I love you, man. And it's all love. And he said, when I come back to the Bronx, we'll get up. Simple. See, we get along. Because I was looking at the chat. Those people trying to throw gasoline on the fire. This is boxing to me. This is boxing to me. I'm never going to be like, yo, you know what? You disagree with me. I'm going to fuck you up when I see you. That's y'all motherfuckers. That's y'all motherfuckers. This is boxing to me. I don't care. You know what I'm saying? Like your salute, I am ill will. Go subscribe to I am ill will. Like BFTB says, I ain't got beef with y'all niggas. Y'all niggas got beef with me. I had a UK dude on his channel talking about, oh, y'all need to fund me. That guy Drew Titan need to be shown some respect. Y'all want to fight that man. And This motherfucker was the UK equivalent of Trailer Park Trash. He was a skinny little white dude. Looked like the actor that's on what's that show on Showtime? Shameless.
You call him
looking like that. He looked just like that.
He's not Trailer Park Trash. He's small flat rubbish.
Small flat rubbish. That's what he was. And he was all in my chats, and I'm like, what is this guy doing? And I looked at him and I said, and I started to say to him, bro, there's safer ways for you to get a trip to America than to come over here to my city and get your ass kicked. At least get your ass kicked. At least. At the most, something else gonna happen to you. Leave me the fuck alone. Don't do it to yourself. Leave me alone. Leave me alone.
Be like that.
That's what you do. Leave me alone. But eventually he took that video down though. You see, you know you're doing something right when somebody wants to like really fight you over an opinion. That's when you know you're doing something right. Every time I go to an LDBC channel, well, not all of them, but when you say something that someone disagrees with, they always want to go extra. Oh, I see you. Oh, watch your back. And oh, y'all really love these fighters we talking about? Y'all love them like that? Listen, Floyd never gave me a dime, but when he was getting attacked racially, I stood in the pocket for the brother. Now we all know Floyd ain't shit. Gucci. You think he can't fix those pipes in Michigan himself out of his pocket? He could, but there's something else going on. I'm just using that as an example. He's about himself. He's out of the sport. Okay, he's an asshole, but you're not going to violate him as a black man. You're not going to violate his career. I'm not going to let you do that. And that's as far as I go with Floyd. That's as far as I go with Floyd. All right. The disrespect, you find it disrespect that I'm telling the truth. I'm telling the truth about Canelo's career. Show me where I'm wrong. Show me how we're bullying him because we're racist. Champ Side put out a real fucking Champ Side put out a real pound for pound list that we agreed with, and the world legitimately went crazy. Y'all motherfuckers went crazy. Y'all literally went crazy and said, yo, you don't like Latino fighters. You don't like Mexican fighters. But meanwhile, what Mexican did y'all motherfuckers not have on y'all pound for pound list? That Champ Side put there? Do y'all remember? I bet y'all don't. I bet y'all don't. I'm not even going to say the brother's name. Notice I call him brother. I'm not even going to say his name. Y'all do the research. Y'all don't remember because y'all not even thinking about him. Y'all allowing Canelo to blow that smoke up your fucking ass. All right? Because here's the reality. Canelo's a cheater. But watch this. Y'all can overlook all of that shit. I'll overlook it too. Here's what I want from Canelo. I want you to show me that you're the fighter that I always said you were. You never heard me say Canelo's trash. I said he's acting like a bitch. Acting. Get your ass in there and fight Jamal Charlo. I say it's 50-50. But the more you duck, I'm leaning towards 60-40. A month from now, after Yildirim, after Billy Ho Saunders, I'm leaning towards 80-20 Canelo. Because I don't think you could beat these guys. I don't think you think you could beat Adrien. Because y'all was on the same side of the street and y'all still ain't fight. What the fuck is that about? I said that's a winnable fight. Huh? Why are you making me look stupid again with the Gennady Golovkin? Here we go again. You're not going to get me 3 times with this bullshit, Canelo. I'm the one saying you nice and everyone's saying, all people come back and telling me, see, look at your man. What's this franchise shit? I said, you know what? I can't, not anymore. Nope, not doing it for Canelo. You done made me look stupid too many times. Not doing it. Not doing it. Not doing it. So if y'all could look past that shit, Don't get mad at me when I say free Big Baby Miller. How about that? Let's be all the way consistent. Valdez popped dirty. Did he not? He's been in the ring several times to get knocked out. Povetkin, how many times did Povetkin pop dirty? About 3 or 4 times, right?
Yeah.
I swear to God he did. They don't even talk about that. He got an opportunity and knocked the shit out of Dillian White, and now he has a silver championship. What the fuck is that? Who cares? I don't know, but he has it. So now, don't ever in your life ask me about why I say free Big Baby Miller. Why should that man be out of a career because he made a mistake? I heard the levels of clenbuterol that was found in Canelo's body. He said he got to eat from eating bad steak. They said he would have had to have consumed an entire cow for the levels that they found. That's what I heard. I can't confirm it, but that's what I heard. So in other words, he was lying. He takes his shirt off to go fight Kovalev. He gets in the ring, took his shirt off. I said, what the fuck? Look at how he looked when he fought Kovalev and look at when he was fighting Floyd Mayweather. It's 2 different guys. 147, 175. No love handles. No love handles. Already popped dirty. And was there drug testing in that Kovalev fight? I don't remember.
I don't know. I know he looked like one of the Space Jam monsters in that bitch.
He did. He damn sure did.
Like, good God. You know what I'm saying? How your neck muscles got neck muscles? Shit.
Bro, his neck look his traps look better than mine. And I've stood next to Canelo. He's like this big to me. I said, what the fuck? Yeah. Mo boxing salute. I was like, what the fuck? What's up with this kid? But, you know, I don't want to talk about drugs if nobody else wants to talk about it. Yeah, Valdez. Where did that come from? All right. I don't want to talk about drugs. I don't want to talk about B samples if no one else wants to talk about it. Okay. Yeah, Jarrell Miller popped dirty. Guess what? Don't talk about drugs if you did not want to talk about it. Free my nigga Big Baby out of Brooklyn. Free Big Baby. And when he comes back, get yourself a little nice warm-up with one of these Liam Callums over there. Knock their ass out. Because you know they got a factory over there. We joke about it all the time, but I think that shit is real. It's like the Twix factory, the Liams and the Callums. Go knock out one of those motherfuckers and get that fight with the other Big Baby. You was Big Baby first, Jarrell. You was Big Baby first. So that's what needs to be done. All right? So what you do is you fight the other Big Baby for that name. I pay money for that. That's a big fight.
Yeah, I'm paying for that.
I pay money for that. You know what I mean? Don't snatch that man's career. He made a mistake, right? Tyson Fury made a mistake, right? Right? One that's still in question, which is preventing him from having a boxing license in his own country. All right? Pig dick. Y'all bought that hook, line, and sink, right? Mm-hmm. All right? There was something wrong with his testing in the first Wilder fight. Swept that shit under the rug. All right? Blue Blood, no, because he's the one that broke the story. And no one paid it any mind. You see? You see the power that the media has and that we have for not pursuing shit? Okay? So if you don't want to talk about none of that shit, don't fucking talk to me about Big Baby Miller. Free my nigga. Get his fucking career back on track. I'll pay money to go support the brother. Goddamn right, man. What you got on that Cadillac?
I mean, shit. I ain't hating on it. You know what I'm saying? He served his time. He rehabilitated, let that man back up in the sport. That's what these other motherfuckers be serving their time and acting like they ain't serving time. At least he being a real one about it. Like, yo, I took my suspension. I'm gonna do what I gotta do. He bounced back. Let the man bounce back. You know what I'm saying? And I mean, you know, if he fight the real Big Baby, I got him losing his name. I do gotta lose.
Hold me down. I gotta take this call. Hold me down.
I don't mind them going to get the check though. You know what I'm saying? The check ain't that bad. You know what I'm saying? The check ain't that bad. I could take that. I'll take that. And but the real big baby is the future. You know what I'm saying? He the future of the whole joint. You know what I'm saying? That might that
No doubt.
yeah.
Yeah, for now.
Yeah, but now here we go. That's
But yeah, man, we about to wrap it up, man. Let everyone know how they can find you, brother.
Shit, Supreme Beast Boxing Talk, Facebook, Instagram. We got the YouTube channel popping. I just did, like I said, I did a video on the Stay Puff Marshmallow Man at 1:30. Go ahead, check it out. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man, hit the like button, subscribe. Definitely subscribe, man. We on the road to 1K, man. Salute OG Fanon for allowing me to be on the platform. Salute to the Drew. You know what I'm saying? For the invite and all that other extra good shit, man. And yeah, man, I'm about to keep my head down and grind it through, man. Y'all already know what we do, man.
No diggity doubt, man. You already know how to find me. Drew Titan, Bronx on deck. Shout out to the entire LDBC. You can follow me on Instagram. If your shit is private, if I can't see you real person, I'm not accepting your request because I got a lot of trolls as of late. It's ridiculous. Y'all can find me right here on YouTube, Instagram. You know what I'm saying? I'm here. I'm on my channel. I'm gonna find a new time slot. I might do a live stream maybe twice a week and my show tomorrow, LDBC Strong, 7 p.m. Sundays Eastern Standard Time. You never know who might show up on that show, bro. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to you, Supreme Beast Boxer Talk, Cadillac Red and them boys. Everyone go subscribe to him. You know what I mean? Shout out to the entire chat. And we up out of here.